Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to twitch.tv/DND. We are Maze Arcana, and we are running Fury's Reach right now. But before we get back into the game, we are going to do a giveaway, exclamation mark raffle to be entered into it. We're giving away an Idol Champions chest. And Rutenberg.
Ready?
Yes. Drum roll, everybody. I don't know how this is done. There's like magic happening back there.
He does a magic command.
It's very quiet.
He has to consult the crystal ball.
Blaze of pillows.
Blaze of pillows.
I would like a blaze of pillows.
Sounds like you'd be good at a slumber party.
Blaze of pillows,
Pella.
you have won.
Oh, Pellas, P-E-L-A-S.
Pellas.
Ah.
Like pillas?
No, Pellas is a god.
Oh, cool.
We fail. So you have won. Message Rudy directly.
Less
and he will give you a
snuggly,
thing.
more powerful.
Congratulations for winning. Congratulations to everyone who won last week. Did you want to do a raffle for your book?
We could, but only if you want to learn how to become an actor.
Wants that.
How to become an actor in the film and television industry.
Can we do another raffle?
I think
Yeah,
that's
we
great.
can actually do another of that one, or we can do another of the Idol Champion ones afterwards.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
if you want to get into acting, then maybe you could say what word could they use to say
Well-
they want to be in my raffle?
Oh, they just are.
Or we
Yeah.
just
I'll just
already.
open it
Yeah.
and then let them decide when they do it.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
here we go. Exclamation mark raffle.
Well, I want them to say falafel.
Also say falafel if you really, really want it.
Google
Making this
how to
complicated.
spell falafel.
She just wants to watch it later and say,
Yeah.
how many people said falafel?
She could have said use satchel for the term.
I could have.
Oh, dear.
I should have.
satchel.
I don't know what I
So,
was
ready,
thinking.
go.
Wait, he's got to
I
reset
don't know
it.
how this
What's he
stuff
doing?
works.
Oh, he's
You
resetting
don't know how that
something.
works?
I
Wait.
don't know how this thing
Computer
works.
stuff.
I
Boys are
thought-
doing stuff.
We're going to have to teach you how to bot.
I do not know how to bot.
We will bot you.
I know not of the bots.
I concur.
Indeed. You
Because,
concur?
well, I
I
mean,
concur. Do you concur?
you've got to show off. You've got to show off. You got a good bot.
Oh.
Oh,
It's all
Punch
about them bots.
Yep.
Rudy, how long does it take? Just curious.
Now.
Now,
And
go. And then we keep playing, right?
and
Did everybody enter the raffle already?
yeah, everyone's entered.
We're not gonna roll.
No, they're
Oh, we're waiting for you.
Oh,
they're
no.
just entering
They
it.
got to enter the raffle.
They're
All
like
right.
a husband and wife.
We'll come
by
back
the
to
way.
this.
We will get our shit together very soon
It's
because I don't know what the
hilarious.
hell's going on.
You can get,
But,
you can get more prizes on the Patreon too.
huh?
You can get more prizes on our Patreon too.
More prizes on Patreon. Oh, yes. So let's just get back to the game. For those of you who are just here, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's a D&D Twitch channel. If you like what we're doing, subscribe. If you really, really like what we're doing, subscribe to twitch.tv/MazeArcana as well. It's September subscription delight. This month, subscriptions are half off. So go there, do that thing, join us on Patreon, just hang out, and we're just going to get back to it.
Do it.
Can I just say there's a really cool thing about September is that the hosts who get the subscription fee aren't losing out on any money because Twitch is covering the rest of that. So Twitch is basically just boosting all of their
Aw.
channels, which is very nice of them. So if you subscribe, it's half price, but the people you're supporting get your full support.
Full support.
Aw.
That's
Yay.
even better.
Yep.
So you
My
learn
lady.
something new every day. Okay, so sleepy time, you wrap up your bags. The sun is up, it is hot, salt flats are flat and salty and skeleton-y, and you continue on.
Did you
and
check
the
to make
day
sure we have everything?
sucks.
Yes, Captain. I have all of the things that I
She
brought
doesn't
with
actually
me.
have anything to lose.
I
I'm not
have
even going to have her roll
my
for it
one
anymore.
satchel that I
No,
brought, and that is it.
I'm asking her to check to see if we have everything. Check everything.
Collectively, do you guys? Does everybody else have their things?
Everyone roll survival.
Oh.
14.
15.
12.
Also 11.
What did you have left?
Amina.
She's got lots of stuff.
Yeah, I have my bag, I have my sword, I have my axes, I have those scavenged foods from earlier, a water flask, and the banana leaf.
Yeah.
That's it.
As you're sleeping, the banana leaf seems to have floated away.
My banana leaf!
It's gone.
Shoot!
I pull my cloud back out of the flask I was storing it in and
Maybe some animal
put it back
took
up
it
in
and
the
ate it.
air.
It was the only green leaf in miles.
Giving some side eye to that cloud that's doing a better job than my banana leaf.
A gap opens in the cloud and puts some sun on top of her.
Oh, it's so annoying.
But not all the time. Just
And
like
then
every
just
once in a
closes
while.
back up.
I just adjust my hat.
So you guys continue on your journey. A day passes. Everyone roll perception check.
Ooh,
14.
7.
17.
21.
Flask is like kind of, he sees you wandering, like daydreaming off, and he's just like, "Hey, it's over here. You gotta look over this way. You gotta pay attention. You taught me that."
Thank you, Flask.
Yeah. You guys continue on, but the day turns to night. And if you want to reschedule your stuff, your mounts, or you stop every once in a while throughout the day, but your mounts seem like they could go on a little bit more if you'd
Keep
like.
going.
Another evening, everyone just roll survival and perception.
And perception.
Oh no.
Exciting nighttime. Yeah, roll it. What'd you get?
8 and 8.
Okay, so you're
Doing so well. What happened to you?
Would you like to
The
say?
law of averages.
well, what
Doesn't
happens
affect you.
is, and I'm just going to go down the line here and describe what
It does.
happens.
You
As
just do your shit rolls when it's not important.
As you are on watch, River and Flask, they're watching with you, and Flask is so happy he starts purring. And the lull of his purring lulls you to sleep. And Amina,
21 and 14.
you are up, you're alert, everything's good, you see nothing. Kyle,
I got
Best time of my
14
life.
survival and a 22 on perception.
do you leave out another 22? Okay. So you are doing the pretend to sleep thing. You leave that little pouch out. And near the end of your watch, that pitter patter, and then out from the ground comes this little rabbit with this unicorn horn, and he puts his little horn, throws it back up over, and he goes to turn.
Come here. Come here. Can you talk? No? But you understand me? Little? Are you helping us? Or are you just following us?
He kind of just sits there, looks at you.
We could use some help. Yes. We're trying to catch up to these people who have the magic gem that we're trying to get.
And he gets up and he gallops away and back down into the hole.
Okay?
And you continue your evening, and Calife.
I thought, aren't you next?
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
Oh, you fell asleep? That's right. 19 and 16.
Awesome. You're alert, your senses are sharp, you're getting better at playing with this really nasty air. You can feel it between your fingers as your magic just kind of like, it's like sand through air for you.
Cool.
Um,
And can I play with separating the pollution from the water molecules?
You're really trying, but it's not working.
I didn't know if storm sorcerers could work on a molecular level.
What's
But
molecule?
practice makes perfect.
I don't even know. I'm a girl.
My breast is confused.
So you have this idea though, and you keep practicing it, and you're like, if I just get right, if I can sense it, if I can taste that spot right in between, and so this is something that you are now practicing during your watch, and that you're repeating. So, I'm dropping
To like
shit left and
control
right.
the air.
Is that disadvantage?
Some actual bricks.
No,
Just checking.
it wasn't dice.
Yeah, just checking.
So you guys wake up, you continue your journey. You have another day's worth of riding ahead of you before you get to rural survival.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Well,
8.
you're near the mouth, head, whatever it is. I think it's the beginning of whatever. So if it's the beginning of the lake, it's the head, it's the mouth of the lake. But if it's the end of
Lakes don't have mouths. Whatever you want to call it.
so
You can make up a new word for it all you
okay,
want.
everybody roll perception checks. What'd you roll?
He,
Did you roll a 1?
6. No.
Okay.
Not a 1.
21.
Nice.
15.
19.
Shame, Kyle. Shame.
Perception's not one of my big skills.
This
So
is
you-
the first time Amina's been the most observant out of the whole group. Let me just point that out.
Obviously, she took the hard when I said we were trusting you.
Yeah. And she's
We're
really
relying on
upset
you.
that you're giving her all of this authoritative power and not herself.
Would you like to discuss anything while you are traveling today? It is hot, the sun is high, and the air is muggy. You do see this like mirage of green-ish in the far, far distance. Or are you just riding? Okay, you're riding.
Yes, yeah.
So you're
It's
continuing
hot.
on your journey.
You know when
I
it's
didn't
too
see it.
hot to think and have a conversation, you're just sweating and feeling how hot it is. I think we
Which
just
is a lot of
That's
quiet.
definitely
Horrible.
what's going on with Sharna, I am assuming.
we can just hear our own
I'll just-
heartbeat in our heads.
You guys are out of water
Since it's
as
like
well.
really, really, really open, and we can see any enemies, I'll just play the harmonica a little.
You see no enemies. You play the harmonica.
I got a
Uh,
19. Doesn't Calithe see something?
You just, everyone sees that
The
that
mist?
mirage-y.
22 on a performance.
You sound exactly like Bartek.
Captain is so talented.
But it's a very sad dirge of a song.
But it's so sad.
So
I'm thinking about my girlfriend. Wife, husband,
Fiance.
I found
fiance, almost.
Maybe I'll
I'm
hold on to
delusional
it
because of
tighter
the
next
heat.
time.
okay. So you continue on your journey, and the sun. Wow, what is happening on here? Then the sun starts to set a little bit, and you're playing the harmonica on the way, and suddenly you all feel tired. The mounts are the first to go down. They just, the tabaxi, they flop and actually fall off of the mounts. They hit the ground hard. You don't, you're not on a mount, you're flying. You just go head first, and it's just, you get like road rash on your bird face, and you go down. You're watching all of this happen, Captain, and you see Calithe, as the mount goes down, her eyes close. Amina, the last thing, so you watch as the captain also go down, and his eyes are closed, and you fall down, and your eyelids are heavy, and you're trying to keep your eyes open. You're so tired. And all of a sudden, as your head has hit the ground, you watch in the distance, and through the oasis, the heat vapors from the salt flats, you see a man come into visibility, and he's walking towards you, and he's wearing these long robes and this hood. Roll a history check.
Dun, dun, dun.
12.
He looks familiar, but you can't really remember, and you're out. So all of you are down, all of you are out, and then you wake up. You can't seem to wake up very fast. You feel very slow and loopy. This is not the music for this. You feel very slow and loopy, and there's a bit of green around you. You smell kind of a mossy smell. It's different than where you have been for the last few days. There's a man sitting on a log, and he's stoking a fire, and he's wearing the same long robes and hood. You three roll history.
Back to us or facing us?
You're all facing him.
17.
A 1. I'm just
You
just
feel
daydreaming.
sick to your stomach.
Yeah.
Amina, you can't move, but your skin is on fire. Like you.
I feel like I'm trying to reach for my sword even though I can't move it. But my instinct is to go for my weapon.
And you can't see. You like your finger twitches a little bit. That itch that you've had every once in a while, like it itches a
crazy.
lot now. Yeah, it's really bad.
12.
Yeah, this guy looks so familiar. Wait, what did you get?
17.
This guy looks like the wizard, mage type character who was attacking you with the pirates.
Kidnap Flask.
Ooh.
Oh, River and Flask are sleeping.
No, the one that kidnapped.
River.
River.
Yes. During the kidnapping, yes.
They're in the kidnapping.
Yes.
I'm
You
trying
have no
to,
idea.
I'm
This
trying to
person does not
vocalize
look.
that as I recognize him. I'm trying to, I don't know how many.
Act it out.
Okay. Red Flask, man, there.
Oh God, she drunk again.
You also feel like you can't quite get out words. Was there anything you guys would like to try to do or say?
Trying to resist the
Danger.
the spell.
You're
You're trying to resist the spell.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a sleep spell anymore. It feels like
Poisonish.
there's something in your veins that doesn't belong there. Yeah.
Perhaps because of eating all of that fruit, Amina has a slight resistance to toxins.
Not this one.
Yeah.
So he's stoking the fire, and he looks at you, and he like walks around and weaves in and out of you.
As he comes towards Amina, she goes, no, 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 no. When he walks away, she goes, no, no, no.
Your eyelids are still heavy. There you go. He slowly walks to you and says, "We are both after the same item. I understand that now. And I don't trust you immediately, but I feel I have a proposition for you. And I feel safer offering the proposition while you are drugged. My apologies, this is not something that I do often. But the pulse is not with me anymore, and I've noticed that you have been chasing it as well. Do you understand the words that I am saying?"
Stalker.
Yeah.
Stalker.
Yes, we
I-
understand.
I am asking. A lot of my people aren't around anymore because of both your group and this other group. And it is of the utmost importance that I retrieve this pulse, and I believe that you can help me. I believe that you were looking for it, and perhaps there's something that we together can do to achieve this. It doesn't belong in their hands.
Why do you want it?
Love?
Bollocks.
That sounds vague. Is it for what purpose in love?
The Yuan-Ti have something of mine, and I have to admit it's my fault that they have it in the first place. But if I retrieve this, then the Yuan-Ti will help put things right. I apologize for being so vague. It's hard to admit, and but my love is no more, and the only way that I can bring her back is by getting this pulse and giving it to the Yuan-Ti.
Then how will this help us to get the pulse?
Well, I believe that you four are strong. He looks at the river of Flask and goes, you four are strong enough to retrieve it from them.
Weird birds here in this part of the jungle. They sound very loud.
Very strange, siren-y style.
Screech. It's weird.
Yes, it's terrible. He looks at you all, and he watches as the captain just stares at him. This other group doesn't need the pulse. I need it, and you seem to need it too.
What are the other group doing with the pulse? Do you know?
I have no idea. All I know is that they took it. What do you need it for?
Secrets, secrets. Secrets.
Our reason is respectful and filled with
Mine is
integrity.
respectful as well.
Absolutely.
It could possibly bring back the love of my life.
How?
Dendar, if I bring back the pulse, then Dendar will be freed, and Dendar will bring back my love, whose soul is trapped in a gem, and the Yuan-Ti have it, and I cannot get it back until I return the pulse to them.
Why would we trust you after you just drugged us?
I could have killed you,
Amina,
but I need you.
That doesn't make us trust you more.
we could have killed him had he not. I would have done the same.
You trust Dindar.
With my life, with all of our lives.
So we work together, we give the Antib the pulse, they free Dendar, and then we take the Antib. Will they be an easier foe than the people who currently have the pulse?
There are many Yuan-Ti. I don't. Those are all details that I believe that we can address once we get the pulse back.
Who of the Yuan-Ti made this deal? Was it Raz the Sea?
Maybe.
Could we?
What's important is that we get the pulse back from these people, and I cannot do it myself.
Could we please have the antidote to this? This is very annoying, having a slow motion conversation.
I feel safer this way, and it'll wear off eventually.
If you're asking...
You don't have to say yes right now, but just understand. I take a lot of responsibility. My love was killed because of the pulse, from the pulse, by the pulse, and there's only one way to bring her back, and that's to get it from this other group.
if I'm perfectly honest, you're being a little selfish right now. I'd like to be able to breathe
You can breathe just
like
fine.
a normal. It's exhausting.
Well, you're talking a lot.
Will you commit to, should we agree to work with you, would you commit to standing by us when we then take down the Antibes after your love is returned?
Taking down the Yanti, I don't believe you understand what you were talking about.
We certainly must get the pulse back from them, so we must take down certain...
Why do you need the pulse exactly? What can I do for
Secrets.
you? Maybe I can give you something else in exchange for the pulse.
We require the pulse.
For?
Secrets.
I need it to redeem my crew.
I don't quite understand why that would help redeem your crew.
There's a reward that would allow everyone to return home.
Okay, maybe there's some money that I can give you, or something that you can pay your way out of this situation.
We were given this goal. It would have to be a lot of gold.
Perhaps if you help me, I might be able to help you. The other part of this is the pulse can only live in this creature for a certain amount of time. And I need help getting it out.
The
And
Grum.
I need magic. And your sorceress here, she could help with that.
I could in theory.
The poison seems to be wearing off just a little bit. You can kind of move, but you can't move very fast. Your arms are starting to get some feeling back.
I feel like Amina's still trying to go for a weapon, even though she's wobbly.
He sits at the other side of the fire and just...
Truce.
Yes, Captain. Amina stops going for a weapon.
This does...
I can help you get there.
Yes.
I can help you get to them faster than you are going now. At this pace, having tracked you this entire way, you are traveling at the same pace they are.
Yes.
Dog. It's creepy.
Yes.
I have needs, ma'am.
Then
I need to get my love back.
Selfish.
we shall
Then you
work together on that.
you must commit then to
After we get the pulse, and after we remove it,
Strange thunder.
what? I'm sorry, I lost track of what I was saying.
After we recover the pulse from the body of the Grung,
You said you could help
that
us.
she would be able to do for you.
Perhaps a deal.
Maybe if we put our heads together, we might be able to figure something more out.
No, this needs to be agreed. You commit, you will either provide us with enough gold that the captain says will buy our way out for our names to be cleared, or you help us get the pulse. We've come here for a reason.
Well, I
We
can help
cannot
you.
agree to help you.
I can
and-
agree. I can agree to that. I will agree
We will
to
agree.
help provide you with enough money to buy your way out. This is worth something, and I'm sure we
Are
can
you
find
saying you're going to write us a blank check?
it. I know people who have money.
We'll work together for now. We'll discuss the terms once we've recovered and outbid this other team.
Thin ice, pal.
Let's-
She
very
tries to be
aggressive.
tough, but keeps like
She's
her
very
hands keep
aggressive.
slipping.
However,
she is
I-
very protective. But I agree, so long as we both agree, during our joint venture, we will not take hostile actions against each other.
Agreed.
And that you will ensure that we leave this island with enough to clear our names.
Absolutely. Yes.
Either in money or in the pulse.
Agreed.
Agreed. Is there some sort of sorcerer handshake we can do?
Did you say that?
Like a wizard handshake?
All right.
How does this island make a binding agreement with people?
I have a good question to
by
ask him.
word.
By word?
Yes.
Then you give your word.
I give my word.
What
This
is
is
your
very
name?
important.
That's
to me.
what I wanted to ask, Captain. He
Selene.
knows, he's so smart.
What is
I'm very sorry. I was quite rude. My name is Selene.
Saleh?
Selene.
Selene.
Selene. I am Calithe. Amina, Dorriguez,
Amina.
and Sharna.
River and Flask are just like,
And that's River and that's Flask. River Mist, Flask of Wine.
I apologize for earlier. And by earlier, I mean days ago.
When you kidnapped her.
When he
We all have
battled us
needs.
at the kidnapping.
Can make it up to us.
How?
We'll decide that later.
Okay. I
All right.
will catch up with you as I figure out how to get you there faster.
I
Get
was
you
going
to
to
them.
ask, what was your plan on that?
I'm not going to tell you what it is,
Will you show us?
Very well.
but I'm going to withdraw now.
Good business.
Good business to you. And he goes invisible as he steps back, and you hear kind of some rustling in the jungle as he moves away.
Amina pulls a
I'm-
sword like, that guy is so creepy, Captain.
Yes.
He's so creepy.
Yes.
I mostly just wish I could go invisible like him.
You could probably learn that someday.
I feel I will.
After a half hour of the drug wearing off, how do you feel about that whole situation?
Humans are so strange. They were just talking a lot, and I didn't see any real action happening, but it seemed that they understood.
So half hour passes, you guys stand up, you shake it off. You are now in an area that it's very swampy. You're in a very swampy area. Basically the edge of this salt flat.
So coming up on the river, or where would we
the,
be?
The river's about another day away.
All right. Do a quick sighting to see where.
You're very thirsty.
Yes. I'm not drinking the swamp water.
Can I pull the cloud down and turn it into a drink now?
Since we're over the
I
swamp.
like this thing that
No,
you've
the
been
cloud water is clean. I've been keeping
No,
it.
I mean, since we're over the swamp and we're not over this parched, bleached
Everyone's
hellscape.
thirsty now.
So now that you're back in your senses and you see the green and you pull some water out of the air, do you do your like bucket of wall water? Is that what you're doing?
No, I just want to pull it out of
Yeah.
the air and give it to, and I'll put it in little air-shaped cups, and make it so that it like does a little dance into everyone's mouth.
Okay,
in little
roll
drink
Arcana.
shapes.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is really good. And,
Oh man, my Arcana is 11.
So you go to do it, and you're like, you get one trickle, you get this one little thread, and River sneezes, and the thread turns, you're like, oh, and suddenly the wall of water comes down and just floods the entire area. And it's coming down, and it's coming down as long as you let it come down. And now
Wow.
you got water.
start refilling them.
Fill up.
Amina's holding out the
skins.
flask, getting drenched as she's gathering water.
I'm sorry, I was tired in the drug with the poison
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
So you guys are now standing at what looks like you were here, now you're up here. The mouth of the start of the river is here. You go, looks like the swamp has an end that's dense forest, and on the other side of that little nook is the river. So you have to go through the swamp to get there.
Okay.
So you continue on your way.
Yes.
You now are watered. You've got your fruits that are slightly dried and preserved because of the salt flats in the air. And you continue on, and everybody roll perception.
19.
Nice.
14.
19.
14.
So you guys are walking along, and everything seems to be going just fine. Flask is next to you, and he's talking, and you guys are kind of trailing off behind. And this vine comes out of nowhere, and I rolled a 20, and it just wraps itself right around you, and it's constricting you. You suddenly can't breathe very well.
Is it possible to try and break out of it somehow, or?
Your next turn you can.
Is it just her, or do the rest of us get attacked? We just didn't see it.
Just her.
Bummer.
Oh, just me, or is it me and Flask?
Just you.
Oh,
Yeah, he made it. That's 9 damage. Oh God, I forgot about this part.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
4,
Sauce
7.
is the word I was looking for.
Is that one?
Yeah, I think that's British term.
Whew.
Makes sense.
It's 28 damage.
Oh
my
my
And
gosh!
you just feel sick. Like you've been, you were just coming down off of it one poison, and now you just feel like super sick to your stomach poisoned. And Flask turns around and he starts clawing at it. And just completely missing. You guys turn around and you hear this. River comes up.
We
and
hear her
she starts
screeching,
clawing
right?
at it. You can't even hear her.
Gurgle.
She's
Oh, wow.
constricted. River ends up clawing at it. What you see are this one big vine wrapped around you, and there are these other little vines kind of snaking around, and River seems to have clawed at one of them. And initiative.
Oh,
Roll initiative.
come on, Amina. $17.
18.
13.
Ooh, nice.
19.
19. Okay, Kapi-san, your turn.
How far away is the vine from us?
The vine is about 30 feet away from you.
Okay. Then, drawing my rapier, I run up to it.
I can't hear you.
Drawing my rapier, I run up to it and try to hack her free.
Okay, go for it.
Oh.
And as I do, I say, Amina, get a potion ready.
All right.
With 24 to hit.
Yup.
For 21 points of damage.
Awesome. Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge and strike at it again.
Nice. Do the damage, Kaya.
And 16 to hit.
Yes.
For another 12 points.
Awesome. You take these huge chunks off, these big quack, thwack, and this like chunk of it just falls off, kind of like that triangle pie. And then it is Calithe.
I'm going to smash it with a witch bolt. I got 24 to hit and 12 hit points.
Awesome.
And can I just want to convert another first level and second level into a
Awesome.
Oh wait, sorry. Font of Magic points into a 3rd level.
Okay. So you do that. Bam, bam. She does it so nonchalantly. She's just like, oh, I got this. Pow. And then it is Amina's turn.
All right, I see all this going on. I hear her gasping. I turn around and I throw a hand axe. It's 21 to hit
Yeah.
with 8 damage on that first one. And I'm going to throw that second hand axe.
Do it.
All right, so that is 16 to hit. Does that hit?
Yep.
Plus 5 more damage.
Beautiful. You guys are just hacking and slashing. And then it is your turn. Go ahead. And a strength check.
Okay. 10.
Man, you just like
I
blew
went-
through all those 20s
I don't
earlier.
know what happened.
You go to struggle, and the more you struggle, it seems to just constrict upon you.
Is it just around my...
It's wound from here to your toes.
Oh,
Yeah. So you threw it from far away. Did you walk up? Did anybody walk up?
I ran up.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Because it's attacking me.
Roll a strength check.
Natural 20.
You didn't even know. You don't know. You know nothing. The ground seems very hard to walk around.
Spongy.
You guys all notice that the roots in the ground are like kind of moving slowly and kind of raising here and lowering, raising and lowering around it quite a bit. It
Can we
it still has a hold of you, and I rolled a natural 20.
Jeez.
This is how
I'm
I
gonna call
die.
this out. So 6, 5, 1, 3, 2, 6.
What was the total?
6, 5, 1, 3, 2, 6. I look at Kyle because he's doing my math.
When you can't keep
28.
breaking it. There you go.
Why are you so excited about it, Amina?
Because math.
Okay, I am unconscious.
I'm not happy
So
about
you
that.
see she's getting squeezed and squeezed, and her little bird feathers kind of like shimmer and shake around her head,
Oh my
and
God.
her head falls limp. And she's out. Now River and Flask are going.
Amina doesn't like to let her comrades see her flinch, but she flinches at seeing
Actually,
Shauna.
it was 23, but
It's such a terrible. What?
6, 5, 1, 3, 2, 6.
Okay, so,
Plus the 5. There was another 5 in there.
How was it?
Yeah.
all right, Captain.
How damaged does the vine look like that's wrapped around her?
It looks pretty damaged.
And the vine is attached to what?
It-
Where is it going? Like,
Where's it
what
coming
is,
out
what
of?
is sticking this thing out to grab?
It's coming out from bushes.
Okay, so we can't see where it's coming from yet. Okay. I'm going to take an attack on the vine itself over there.
Do it.
Do it. For a natural 20.
Beautiful. Of course you did.
Chat is correcting me and the math is off. You took 6 less than I said.
So,
Sorry.
Well, good. I'm
Wondering.
only at -4 now.
Oh, that's good.
That's better.
well, you stop at 0, so that's okay.
Roll the damage.
Aw,
Only 50 damage. Is that why you're awing?
13.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Going to take the bonus action for a dash and move back.
Okay. You seem to you're running and you're kind of dodging these things, and you seem to only get half as far as I wanted to go.
It's difficult terrain, you're saying.
It sure is difficult terrain.
Then I'll take my movement to take another of that to move back. The full
Okay.
distance.
There you go.
I still have that potion ready. You asked me to get ready.
Yes.
Kalithe, it's your turn.
As soon
Are
as the
you-
vine lets go.
Are you out of hit points?
Yeah.
She's done. She's unconscious.
Yes. She's
Not
going
dead
to have to
yet.
start dying soon.
And the thingy's still there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I get her out of there?
How would you tell me how you would like to do that?
I'd like to. How far away am I?
You did a long distance thing, so you're probably about 30 feet away.
I would need to fly her out.
You got 3, 2,
I can attack the thingy though.
1. Yeah, make a decision.
I'll just hit it with another. I'll hit it with the witch bolt.
All right, do the damage. Or do the hitting.
Okay. So 19 to hit.
Totally hits.
8 plus 1 plus 11.
20.
So 20 to hit.
No, 20 damage.
20 damage?
20 damage,
20
sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you destroy it. What does that look like? What you see in front of you is one long snake-like vine wrapped around your friend, with all these other little vines just up and looking like they're gonna start attacking.
So I go in through the main mouth of the vine, and kind of just underneath the skin, I make a swirling pattern that swirls around on the inside, and then there's like as many swirly lines as it has hands, and then each of those swirly light beams then goes up one of the different arms of the thing, and then bursts out the end of all of the arms and out the head and through all of the roots and everything, and the whole thing just briefly before it explodes out the end of each arm.
Nice.
It makes the whole thing glow like a wow.
It's so bright.
And then it bursts through and then floats. All its little bits kind of float down, except for one like sloppy bit that goes.
And that was the one that was holding you up. It just kind of flops down and drops you, boom, on the ground. Now this thing is lying there. What are you guys doing? Your friend is.
Amina's turn, so she's going to run over with that readied potion.
Awesome.
Just pour it straight in her mouth.
Open up her beak, glug, 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 heals her for...
How much does that
Do
heal?
Who gets to
I
roll
guess
it?
you get to roll it.
What am I
Is
rolling?
it a D8?
It's
D6.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. I just keep adding
2d4
it. Like, once it was a
plus 2.
6, and once it's... Maybe the next one will be a 12.
2d4 plus
So that's 7
2.
total.
7.
So you're 7 hit points.
So that's
Yay!
something.
It's better
Are
than
you awake?
0.
Your wings are almost crushed. You don't feel good at all.
Oh, I have 2 actions.
No, you have a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Now
Ooh!
there is this dead plant. What would you like to do?
I see her
Me?
laying that. Hang on, I haven't finished.
Amina.
So I pour the potion in your mouth, and that revives you a little. And when you come to, I cup your hands on my face, and I go, ah! And do a rallying cry to heal her the rest of the way, hopefully. Wake up! So, how do we roll for this, Kyle? You know, for the rallying cry?
The rallying cry is just you roll for you and everyone else just gets a benefit.
Oh, okay. So what do I roll then?
You roll your d10,
Okay.
Roll a d10.
but you're not hurt, so
That's
it
a
doesn't matter.
12.
I'm not. It's not going to help me.
No,
But
doesn't
everyone
matter.
else that's hurt, it will.
But
help.
everybody else gets 6
That's
points.
an 8.
Oh, good job. Well done.
Ooh, so we get 6 more.
Yeah.
And it's everyone in your vicinity.
Yeah.
So you're startled initially by my shouting in your face, but then it rallies you, and you feel a bit better.
Oh, I do feel a little better.
You're happy to see our faces.
So there is this large rope-like creature laying on the ground, and Flask just runs up and holds your bird leg, and he starts crying on you. Everyone else roll perception.
I'm gonna cry.
Looking at the other vines.
Huh?
Watching the other vines.
15.
18?
Khalife?
Well,
What'd you get, 18?
18.
So everybody's kind of looking around, but really they're concerned with your friend. And you look around and you see this creature poke its head out of these like long vines, and everything's pretty drab. It's very swampy, but the colors on this creature are so vibrant, and it's got these, looks like a giant snail, these like tentacly things above its head that are almost spiky, and it's these peach and orange, and as it comes out, you all look over,
Sort of scintillating.
and it has this scintillating shell of just the most beautiful pastel colors, and it comes moving at you very slowly, very curiously. And that's where we're going to stop for today.
Oh.
And yeah, so we're going to stop there for today, and we will pick up next Tuesday. But before we go, a couple things are going to happen. First, exclamation mark raffle.
Yay!
And you can win one of two things, one of which is an Idle Champions chest. The other one is one of Kim's awesome books.
It's a textbook. So it's called The Hollywood Survival
It's
Guide.
for learning.
For actors. It's for learning about how. And by the way, just so you know, the whole time, for the whole next week, Calithe is going to be staring at the snail in absolute awe because she loves shiny, colourful things.
It's true.
So just know that she's just staring, like all week, she's standing there.
That's pretty much consistent with your
No
character.
wonder you like
Yeah.
Sharna.
I
so
love
much.
Shana so much because she's magenta, isn't she? Yes.
It's true.
Yeah, so the Hollywood Survival Guide for actors. So yeah, if you want to be an actor, that's like it's really handy.
Rutenberg, prepare the thing. Yes.
All right. So what's the first one gonna be?
The first one is the Idle Champions chest.
Epic loot.
All right.
Epic loot for the loots. Who is it?
Chris Thomas.
Chris Thomas.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
You won a
Chris.
thing. Congratulations. You know Rudy's info. I know you do. I believe we talk a lot. Second raffle goes to...
Here's the real quick question.
Yes.
Do we want to redo the thing and see only the people that want the book?
Nope.
Or
No, we're just going to do
Did
it.
anyone say falafel? Could you do that?
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
not tracking.
There's not
Let's
time
just
for
do
waffle.
it, Rudy, please.
Sorry, I don't know how much you guys are chatting.
All right. You've been entered, whether you like it or not.
Well,
You
if
can win
you
it.
don't like, you can just give it to someone you know
Give
who
it to
you
your
think would be a
mom.
really awesome actor.
Yes.
Yeah. Rudy?
And the winner is?
Random AK.
Random
Random act.
AK, you won a book. Congratulations. Congratulations to everyone who won stuff today. Thank you guys
Yay.
for watching. Thank you, Black Magic, for your sexy cameras. Thank you, Flowlight, for those lights. Thank you, Wormwood, for these amazing dice and gaming supplies. Sirenscape, I love you. You guys are awesome. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you?
Alright, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at @AStylePixie. You can also find me through Girls Guts Glory
just love
on
these.
Twitter and Instagram. And I think that's it.
Lovely. Please follow me on Twitter at Cater's Tweets. I'm sure there's a link somewhere. You can see everything I'm doing right there. Thank you so much.
And you can find me on Twitter at Kyle Vogt. You can find me on Instagram with Kyle.Vogt. And of course on Facebook, KyleVogt.fanpage.
I'm on all social media as the KYM, so the Kim Jackson with a Y. And I just did a couple of super cool photo shoots, so my Instagram should be really cool for the
Nice.
next month or so, because we're going to start releasing photos. So there was a beach involved.
Wait, you didn't ask me to come and shoot this or Kate to come and shoot
You
this?
guys take photos?
I'm a professional
I'm a
photographer.
professional
love.
photographer.
Oh, that's G, you guys.
Oh
Hey.
my God.
Okay, so maybe I'm gonna have way more, maybe like 2 months worth of awesome photos. So I would recommend my Instagram, probably a bit more active than my Twitter as well. So the Kim Jackson.
Thank you, Andre and Rudy, for
Thank you.
doing all the things. They
Thank
set
you
this
guys.
up
But
and we couldn't
Satine,
do it
where
without
can we
them.
find you?
Indeed.
As always, I'm Satine Phoenix, at Satine Phoenix. You can ask me GM questions at #AskSatine or something. And, you know, it's funny because I was doing GM tips on Saturday and I realized that this year has been the most incredible year.
It's been a good one.
All of us have been playing so much Dungeons and Dragons
Oh, yeah.
that I'm just like, yeah, you know, you can find me on Project Alpha, on Dread, on Project Alpha and Geek and Sundry for GM tips.
Hashtag living the dream.
Hashtag living the dream. But Rudy and I just got published our first part of the Guild Adepts. So you can go to the dmsguild.com and purchase one of our adventures.
That's
and
awesome.
You guys might like it because the one that I did was, it's called A Little Too Fancy. And it's about the inn that you guys were in.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, what
That's
happens if you
fantastic.
can't pay your bill? And you don't want to
Well.
fight things.
Washing dishes.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure Clea's House of Repose would be able to cut a deal with you.
Yeah, apparently I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying a lot of things wrong. And now that you have The Tomb of Annihilation, which just came out on Friday, you can see how wrong I have been. Yeah,
It's
I
not
say
wrong,
things
it's
backwards.
just an accent.
Was it Calethe's House of Repose?
Calithe?
Did she
This is
inherit?
Kayla's. Or something.
It's Calithe, okay?
Just said Calithe.
Calithe.
So, yeah, all the things
Thank
are
you,
happening
Jen.
at Satine Phoenix
Got it.
everywhere. We will see you next week for Tuesday's Fury's Reach. Tomorrow, Rudy will be guiding his group, Map to Ruin, through their whatever happens next. This whole thing is just chaos at this point. But yeah, Rudy's dungeon mastering that. I'll be working production on that. Then we have Sundays, Maze Arcana Orphan Echo at noon to 3. And then Mondays, Anasadora. I think they're on like, what, 6 of 12 episodes
I
now?
thought
They
they
just
were-
finished 6.
Did they? That many? I thought there were like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know there were that many. Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's very exciting.
Long time.
And so 6 of 12, and basically Bruce, our amazing camera lighting man who's actually set us up so that we don't look crazy. Well, at least you guys
That's
don't look crazy. He actually is developing a game, and he's playtesting the game on stream. So that's actually really cool. Live! It's been really fun.
Yeah.
I just
Satine,
love all the
have
people
to say,
coming out.
Griffin_OFH says, Satine, you are the DM. How you say it is the right way.
Get out of the chat.
Take,
Yeah.
Never!
take
Yeah.
that. Take that, Watsy.
Yeah.
Actually, I would like to say this because it's been said to me a lot from Chris Lindsay and Mike Merles. I do what I want.
Yep. Do what I want. Do what I
So
want.
yeah, we're gonna leave you there. If we can roll the intro to the outro, we will see you next week. Bye guys.
See ya. Thank you.